friends, it's your girl Christina. Welcome to another 2022 bullet journal setup. If you are new to the channel, I say another bullet journal setup because this one is for my sister. So if you haven't had a chance to watch my 2022 bullet journal setup, I'll leave that in the cards and description for you. As I am setting up, you'll notice my sister using an Amanda Rach Lee bullet journal in the color Sky Blue for 2022. I've already lightly gone in with a pencil and outlined what I plan to draw, a moon, but I'm going in with my pencil again and adding a little more detail to the moon. I initially was going to color it pink, just one solid color, but then I thought that would be too plain. So I pulled up a picture of the moon on Google and I'm just sketching in the most prominent craters we can see from Earth. I'm using my Tombow dual brush pen in color 761, which is a pretty light pink for the lighter areas of the moon. And then I'm going in with a darker pink. I believe this one is in the color 772. The last Tombow I'm using for the moon is 020, which is more like a faint yellow. You can barely see it on camera, but when you look at it in person, there's a little bit more depth and overall makes this moon more interesting to look at than if I would have just colored it one solid color. It turned out so much better than I thought it would. Next, I'm going in with my Micron pen in thickness 02. Throughout this bullet journal setup, you'll notice I go back and forth between thickness 02 and 08. 02 is perfect for outlining and getting that minimal, sleek look, but 08 is ideal for coloring since it's a thicker nib. If you're new here, the way my sister and I set up her bullet journal, I pretty much ask her, what does she want to see in her monthly bullet journal spread? And she's terrific at giving me ideas, but then at the same time, not being picky about what I come up with. She's not gonna ask like, oh, can the columns be like this? Can we put a little drawing here? She gives me total control of the whole design. And I think it's fun that way. It's better because she doesn't know what to expect. So this month, she said she wanted birds. That's it. She makes it really easy. And I feel like it's easy for me to come up with a spread when I have something like that to work off. I have the birds silhouette sitting on a power line, and then I have a couple flying in the sky. The next page is the grid page, so I have something to reference when I work on my sister's bullet journal. It's 28 spaces horizontally and 40 spaces vertically. On the right-hand side is a space dedicated to her goals. So my sister's bullet journal setup is different from mine. Like, I track many things, like how many books I've read and quarterly goals. But my sister's bullet journal is pretty simple. She really just wants space to write her daily to-do list. So including this goals page is my idea. She didn't ask for it. I included this to hopefully inspire her to set some goals for the new year. I don't think I shared any of my goals in my 2022 bullet journal setup, but one that stands out is being better at responding to people's text messages. I know that sounds like a silly goal, but I am so bad at this. I sometimes won't respond to someone's text for days, and I'm aware that it could make people, friends, and family feel a particular type of way. And honestly, most times I'm just so focused on a project that could be like I'm just in the editing bay, editing a video, or I'm deep cleaning the house, or I'm driving. I'm just so focused that I don't even look at my phone. Or sometimes I'll see the text, but in that moment, I don't have the bandwidth to respond. So I won't until I have a moment to think to myself. But, just knowing that people might get offended, I would never want anyone to feel ignored or less than. So this year, I am making a solid effort in responding to people's text messages. What are some of your goals for 2022? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about them. I am actually going to be shooting a family dinner episode this weekend, and it's going to be my sister, my best friend Alyssa, and myself. And I think we're going to be doing like a vision board, or maybe just taking pages out of our planners / bullet journals and creating some sort of a vision page in there. The following 2 pages are for a Dutch door future log. I'm drawing out the same silhouette of the birds and the moon. I'm using one solid color since the moon is small. I love how minimal the setup is, but it's still very interesting. You know what? Here's a clue to my sister's January bullet journal setup. The theme still involves birds. So please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you know exactly when I post that video. I am so proud of her setups, like her 2022 setup and the January plan with me. So please click that notification bell so you'll see when I post that video. Thank you so much for the support, likes, and comments on my most recent video. It makes me so happy to hear from you all. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.